Hello, this is Professor Dingeldorf, and I would like to talk to you today about sleep. I've been doing research on sleep for over 20 years. I practiced every day for 8 hours. Never skipped a day. I was a dedicated sleep researcher. And I want to tell you about my findings. But first I want to wipe my keyboard, which has some junk on it. Okay? I'll wipe my keyboard, okay? So it's wipe. Here's my thinking. We spend, let's say, a third of our lives, 8 hours a day, sleeping normally. If we could somehow not sleep, and we'd have all that extra time. So instead of living for, let's say, you live on the average till 80 years, we'd live 120, if my math is correct. I don't know if it's correct or not. But anyway, we'll live a long time. So assuming that that's a good thing, I developed a technique where we don't need to sleep. See, sleep is like the garbage collector of the mind, because there's waste products developed in the energy of thinking, and in the energy of living. The cells have waste products, and they they evaporate through the body through osmosis and nuclear nuclear fission. It's sort of like a hydra division. You might have studied long division. Anyway, here's the deal. What we need to do is find a way to have the garbage of our mind and body taken away in a method other than the prehistoric one designed called sleep. I mean, we're living in the 21st century, and we should have something better than what was developed many years ago to solve this problem. It's really an inefficient way to get rid of the byproducts. So my technique is this. It's sort of like having a garbage disposal at your disposal. If we have a method for bringing the garbage of the mind, and we'll talk about the mind, but I include the body too, the relationship with the body. If we can get this garbage directly into the garbage disposal without spending 8 hours of having your mind float around collecting it, that would be a good thing. So after all the research that I did, I came up with the following formula. You've heard of the Einstein's theory where E equals mc squared. This is the Dingeldorf theory of the mind, where REM sleep, which is the deepest sleep, RS, equals the inversion of the conversion over apple pie. And if you are square, it's pi r squared. So your question to me would be, how do you do such a thing? And what are you talking about? I have the same feeling, but let me just give you the answer. If we focus our mind like a laser on the things that the mind thinks about when it sleeps, it's like a magnet that retracts the garbage from the mind. So let me tell you specifically. Let's say the average person might dream about being chased by a clown, or falling off a cliff bar, or becoming a superhero, worship, whatever, becoming president of the United States, all kinds of weird stuff. If you could focus your mind and just think of that kind of thing for 5 minutes, you will redirect the energy waste from your mind out through a garbage disposal, and you will feel invigorated. It's a form of meditation. Could be a form of masturbation or irritation, but I call it the Mosian incidental meditation. And so what you have to do is sit in a proper place. My chair is fine. Make sure you're not up against the wall. You must be off the wall to even attempt such a thing. Put your fingers like this, like you're praying. Put your chin on your thumbs, and put your nose in between your fingers like that. So you're sitting like this. You put your elbows on the table, and for 5 minutes, focus on dreamlike matters, and go. Take a deep breath. That's the chant that the people of the Jewish persuasion use. And before you know it, you may be speaking in tongues. Okay, you do that 5 minutes, and you notice that you feel refreshed. You feel refreshed. And you feel like getting up and walking around. Better than you feel when you sleep. When you get up from sleep, better than like eating a big meal where you feel sleepy, or masturbating where you feel tired. These are anti disposal techniques. Masturbation and eating, and exercise is another one. These things make you feel tired. What I just suggested to you invigorates your body, especially if you do the chanting. All it takes is 5 minutes. Let your mind focus, and you are renewed for maybe 8 hours. And that's it. Try it. Make sure you get all the elements right, and you'll find that you might not need sleep anymore. Just think of the possibilities.